James, we got ranking time. We just had our Monster Listener League draft. We did a live draft online, which was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
We just want to say thanks to everybody that joined.
I am really mad. I'm still mad, though, because for some reason, I wasn't allowed to chat.
Yes, it's okay.
It made me
So we did. This
so
is the
mad.
first year that James and I, we kind of co-own our team. And Sleeper, if you're listening, we got to fix this.
I don't know what was happening.
James was allowed to draft players.
Mm-hmm.
He was allowed to queue them up, but he was not allowed to chat. Don't know why. So the whole time James was just like, "Oh, I want to say stuff. And he couldn't.
That's literally what I was saying. Yeah. I want to talk.
Yeah. And so to all of the listeners that were in there, you're
lucky.
You're very lucky because there was a lot that was going on.
Yeah.
At the house. But anyways,
the draft was cool. It was a 12 team, half PPR.
mm-hmm.
Kind of came together pretty well. Honestly, there's not like I don't know. We could just get into it.
Yeah, we're just gonna go team by team and just let you guys all know our thoughts.
Yeah, nothing really like stood out to me. First pick, DeFrederick had first pick. He took CMC, smart.
Yeah, he's a returning vet.
Yeah,
he did win last year.
I like that term, vet.
Yeah.
Like
so thanks to Frederick, but yeah, so he's coming try to win again this year. Yeah, I love his pick. There's really nowhere else he should have gone. So
no, yeah. And then he followed up in the second round with DeAndre Hopkins, then Justin Jefferson, like stud pack right there.
Yes.
Then Robert Woods to back it up. Running backs at this point are
getting thin.
So he went with Darrell Henderson, then Damian Harris, then Trey Sermon. I like the Damian Harris pick the most there.
Yes.
Darrell Henderson's good. Sermon is just your shot.
Henderson, I think, is a good volume play, though. Hopefully. But it's going to be really hit and miss.
I love Trey Sermon. I drafted him in our Dynasty League, but Trey Sermon is just the hope. Like, that's
the future.
All you can say about it is you hope.
You're really hoping Mostert gets hurt.
Yeah.
Like, you're hoping that he gets hurt. And Henderson, honestly, he's also injury prone. So,
oh, yeah.
Considering, and we'll get to this later, but there was Myles Gaskins that was kind of here still.
Yeah.
I probably would have gone Gaskins over Henderson, but that's just me. But that's definitely a tough choice. He followed that up with Jalen Waddle, Corey Davis, took his quarterback, Jalen Hurts. No, I'm not. I love Corey Davis.
Yeah,
in the
we
ninth.
were pretty good about the quarterbacks in this draft. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy with where the quarterbacks went, considering most drafts. They don't go around here. But Jalen Hurts here in the 10th. He was like maybe the 12th quarterback off the board or something like that. Then Higbee, the next pick, I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a real late tight end there. We'll talk about another tight end who really dropped, which was frustrating. But yeah, and then just his last couple picks don't really matter. Alexander Madison, Bryan Edwards is there, but
Pat's defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I do think it's a solid team.
Got a good starting lineup so far. We do play 2 flex since we dropped the kicker.
Yep.
So.
And Jalen Hurts does have some upside. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not bad. Going to be a good contending team. Next, Cory Roberts. Guess that's just what he's going to go by. Is his name. So, Corey. Dalvin Cook to David Montgomery.
I like that pair.
I
do like that pairing a lot.
Yeah,
the NFC North pair.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. AJ Brown, my boy. Went early tight end with Mark Andrews, who
11th pick of the 4th round. That's not like
it's not terrible, but again, I don't like early tight ends too much. But David Moore, ooh, that would have been bad. DJ Moore,
actually funny. Another league we're in.
Yes,
this trade happened.
Yes,
and the person thought it was DJ Moore. Guys, you got to read what team the player's on.
Yes,
and you got to read their full name because they were both on the Carolina Panthers.
Yes.
He thought he was getting DJ Moore in the trade. It was David Moore.
Yep.
The other guy was nice, and he ended up taking back the trade, but the guy's name did change to David Moore.
Yeah.
And it was
that's his team
hilarious,
name now.
Yes. Just a funny side note there.
Always pay attention to who you're trading for because that was really funny. And I think the whole league was just like, what just happened?
I do believe David Moore just got cut, so we gave him a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah, he got cut. Jamar Chase, not a fan of this pick.
I don't know what to think about Jamar Chase right now. I really don't.
I'm out this year. I'm just done. If you want to,
it's preseason, but you gotta give me.
You're drafting him as your 3rd wide receiver, and in our league, that means you are going to have to play him.
Yeah.
I don't want to play him in the first few weeks.
No. Yeah, he's going to play him.
Yeah, he's going to have to play him.
He is very thin at wide receiver. His wide receivers besides A.J. Brown and DJ Moore.
See, now I got you doing it.
He did. Jarvis Landry, Henry Ruggs, and his last pick of Randall Cobb.
Yeah, none of those. I mean, Jarvis Landry might not be bad this year.
That is very concerning.
He's a PPR beast. But yeah, Henry Ruggs and Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
So Jamar Chase, just with all the drops, man, it's just not good. It's not a good situation.
Still,
right now.
I'm not writing him off, but early going is.
I'm writing him off for the first 3 to 4 weeks, though, probably, until he shows me that he can catch the ball consistently.
Yeah.
So, not a massive fan of his wide receivers. He did take James Conner late in this to kind of wrap up, and James White as well.
Yeah.
To wrap out his running backs. Not a fan. Oh, he also has Rashad Penny late too, but that's useless. But he does have Dak Prescott. Yeah,
Dak here's second pick of the 7th round. Like if Dak is healthy and good to go, like that is a good spot for Dak. That is.
Yeah, he should have went higher if he was healthy.
Exactly.
So not bad. But Cory, you definitely got some work I think you need to improve upon.
Yep. So the team with the 3rd pick was Drop Dead Dad, and
another vet.
Yeah. I like his team looking at it. Another good pairing: Derrick Henry and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. First
beasts,
2 picks.
Man.
The next 2 picks, Terry McLaurin and Amari Cooper. Another good pair. And then you got Myles Gaskin for your third.
I like that.
I know. For your 3rd running back, I like Gaskin there.
It gets better.
Yeah, he took Tom Brady, 10th pick of the 6th round. That's a good price. And then Robbie Anderson, another good receiver you'll be able to play. Tyler Boyd, which he is what he is.
Yep.
And then after that, nothing really outstanding. He took Zack Moss, which I'm just completely out on. At best, I think if you combine both him and Singletary's games last year, just their best games on any given week, I think combined they had 1 top 12 finish or something like that. Like,
I mean, if I'm in all honesty though, if I'm taking a shot on a Buffalo running back, I'm taking my shot with Moss. Though.
I would go Moss, but I just think it's irrelevant.
It could be completely irrelevant.
Gallup is an interesting pick here. I don't hate it, but there's just no upside with him.
Mm-hmm.
Hubbard, Austin Hooper as your starting tight end. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that.
Yep.
I would try the waiver wire. There's probably still some people out there. I believe if you're listening to this before the game start.
Thursday.
Yeah. Well, that's just one game.
There's one. Oh, yeah.
True. Ramondre Stevenson, Chuba Hubbard is just,
I don't mind the Ramondre Stevenson. I mean,
I like that a lot better than Hubbard.
I mean, in the 13th, take a shot. He followed that up with Trevor Lawrence down there at the bottom. But yeah, I would definitely say that one of the glaring weak spots is going to be Austin Hooper in this.
Yeah.
Baker just doesn't throw to the tight ends, guys. He really doesn't. He doesn't throw it to him a ton. I don't think Austin Hooper is definitely going to be the way to go.
Well, the problem is they just run 3 tight ends, and they're just not a high volume passing team. They have
and when they do pass, it's Jarvis Landry or
Odell,
and even
Kareem
Donovan
Hunt,
Peoples-Jones had a good preseason.
Yeah, they spread the ball around.
Yeah,
because Austin Hooper, we brought it up when we were recapping the Browns last year. I mean, there were stretches last year where he was a target monster.
Yeah,
but it was like a 3 weeks. Like it would be real short periods of the season, and then he'd be back to irrelevance.
Yep. So yeah, just be careful there. Pigskin.
Yep,
4th pick took Alvin Kamara.
Darren Waller there, 9th pick of the 2nd round. A tad early, but
not bad.
Yeah, I like it better than when we get to our tight end. We took him like almost a whole round later.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Mike Evans, Ronald Jones, Lamar Jackson in the 5th. Kind of late, honestly, in my opinion, for Lamar.
Yeah, he was the 4th quarterback off the board.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have been the 4th quarterback, but I'm a little shocked that we'll get to the Kyler Murray when Josh Allen went, but they kind of went a little bit later than I expected.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Chase Claypool, Nelson Aguilar, and is that Antonio Brown?
Yeah, he's got
his
a lot of bucks on his team. Mike Evans, Ronald Jones. We got Antonio Brown, Giovanni Bernard. Okay,
he's got Gio on.
Yeah,
well, I don't know why he drafted Gio. So he's really, really thin. Honestly, in most of his positions.
Yeah.
So he's going to need to do some work. I don't mind Nelson Aguilar, but I'm not. I don't think he's going to be the number 1 in New England.
I just think it's going to be tough sledding. I don't like the Deshaun Jackson pick at all. That was not a good pick in my opinion.
He shouldn't even have been drafted.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need to make some trades.
Yeah.
And definitely look at the waiver wire.
Yeah, it's
I do like Sony Michel back in the 12th though, because again, if Hendricks didn't get hurt, Michel could really do well in that Rams offense. But Zach Ertz in the 9th.
Yeah, tight end, quarterback, RB1, and wide receiver 1 are locks for him. Everything outside of that is going to be a revolving door.
Yeah. Yeah, very disappointing.
Oh, and the wasted pick on Ertz. That was an actual wasted pick.
Literally.
Okay.
He had back-to-back wasted picks. All right, D-Bag.
Yep, 5th pick.
This dude's in our dynasty too, isn't he? I think D-Bag is. Yeah.
I can fact check that.
Yeah, fact check that for me real quick while I chat about his first 2 picks. If I had a choice to do back-to-back running backs and have Jonathan Taylor, Antonio Gibson, I would take that 10 out of 10 times.
I don't think so.
I think he is.
I don't think so. Unless he's the co-manager with JT, but I can't
I think
that.
he is the co-manager of JT. Okay. But doesn't matter.
Regardless.
But if I could choose, I mean, seriously, Jonathan Taylor, Antonio Gibson, back-to-back, first, second pick. Dude,
and then
that might almost be, outside of the tandem that we've drafted, that might be my favorite.
Yeah.
And it still even might edge out ours.
Yeah, it's definitely got upside. And then following up with Keenan Allen, Cooper Kupp, and Adam Thielen.
Dude.
I like that.
Not bad. And Justin Herbert and the 6th.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson as your tight end. Brandon Cooks. I honestly like that pick. I've grown on Brandon Cooks more and more. Still, it's not a lot, but he's going to definitely be a usable player. Outside that, though, I know you probably like that Philip Lindsay pick he took. I'm not the biggest Philip Lindsay fan for that offense, but I do really like the start of his draft. Like, yeah, that is solid. You still trying to find it?
Yeah, man, because I swear I thought he was in this league. Well, maybe he's not.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Oh, well. Yes, no, I really like the start of his draft. I think he has some real potential to...
He's got a solid starting lineup.
Yes. And, I mean, even with the late shot with Jameis Winston in the last round, not bad because, like, dude, he could come out and do another one of those 35 touchdown years down there. So why not? I really like his team. I like the makeup of his team. He'll probably be one of those top teams for me so far, starting this year. We been? I don't know.
I do believe a couple of his picks were auto picks. The clock.
Yeah,
right now,
poor dude was he was on and off a little too much, but
he started off with the super stack of Tyreek Hill first round, Patrick Mahomes second round.
Not even gonna lie about that. That's legit.
Yeah,
that's totally fine. It's not something I normally do at all, but if it's there, take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it, but
I wouldn't have either. But
this one sucks.
It's still kind of cool.
Miles Sanders, 6th pick of the 3rd round, not great.
And Kareem Hunt, though.
Yeah, your starting 2 running backs are Miles Sanders and Kareem Hunt.
Yep.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Tyler Lockett, which we were really hoping got to us. We were 2 picks away from
He did steal that pick from us, which is fine.
Then Debo, I like Juju.
Not
Iffy, Gronk as your tight end. I don't
like that too much.
It's not great, but you got Javonte Williams in there.
No, that's not Javonte.
Oh, Jamal Williams.
That's Jamal Williams.
Yep. The D-E, like D-E-T, D-E-N. It's pretty close.
Yeah. So yeah, literally just run through his running backs. Miles Sanders, Kareem Hunt, Jamal Williams, Devin Singletary, David Johnson, Latavius Murray. 1, 2, 3, 4 backups, 5 backups, and 1 starter.
Yeah.
All right, this guy's probably going to finish dead last unless he gets some massive trade work because that tight end's not going to support him all season. Those running backs, dude, one hurt running back and he's done.
Yeah.
And finished it with Brondell Moore and AJ Green.
Yeah.
So,
I don't like either of those.
I
honestly don't hate taking AJ Green with your last pick. But the Rondell Moore I'm out.
Well, why would you take Rondell Moore and AJ Green? They're both on the same team.
Well, yeah.
So
I'm
you just it. Yeah, poor dude. You have some work to do. All right, to our boy JT.
Yep.
Zeke Elliott at 7. Stephon Diggs, James Robinson. I know we were on the phone with him because I was like, dude, did you seriously just take James Robinson at the 3-7 when Chris Carson was still on the board?
This is pretty recently after like the Travis Etienne news.
Yeah.
Like it is a little of a reach though. I don't hate it, but
I'm not saying
I would have taken him
third
over
round.
like a lot of the running backs that went after that, but Gus Edwards went much, much later in this draft, and
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's my point.
Well, my point was he didn't see Chris Carson on the board.
No, yeah,
that's what he claimed.
Because he picked right in front of us. We were picking 8th. He was picking 7th.
Yep. Kyle Pitts at the 4-6.
Of course, he took Kyle Pitts.
Yep, he did.
And then this one really hurt.
Dude, this one
really
me.
hurt us so bad.
This actually made us have to ponder our pick.
Yeah, he took Deontay Johnson right before us.
Yeah.
We were hoping one of Lockett or Deontay got to us, but
they both went.
They went Lockett.
Literally back to back.
Yeah, than us.
So I love Deontay Johnson at the 5-7.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert at the 6-6. It's not bad.
Your
but
third
again,
running back.
Yeah, his third running back. So obviously if he stays healthy, he's going to be good. Aaron Rodgers at the 7-7.
Yeah.
Great.
Which I do believe there has been a trade since.
There has
where
been.
Rodgers, Josh Allen, some other things moved around.
Yeah, we has moved, but we're just talking draft. But great pick there. Chenault from Jacksonville.
I don't mind the pick here, but your third wide receiver, that one's rough.
Yeah, and it doesn't get much better because he got Kenyon Drake, and then he goes Darnell Mooney.
Which is fine.
Could be fine. J.D. McKissick, Terrence Marshall, and Jacoby Myers at the 14.
Jacoby Myers, their pick is okay.
I like that, though. I like him more than Aguilar this year for sure.
Yeah.
So he'll probably be middle of the pack.
Yep.
All right, James R.H. 2004.
Yep, 9th pick.
9th pick.
Actually, like, first couple picks were strong here. He went RB with Saquon, Austin Eckler, and DeAndre Swift.
Terrible.
There are some like concerns with some of them, like Saquon's health, DeAndre Swift, like just workload problems. Austin Eckler is really just another health concern, but that pairing's strong. But he did pay for it with his wide receivers.
Well, I think he could have done better. Julio Jones is your one.
You can get by with that, but Michael Thomas going here 9th pick of the 5th round. Like I took him in a 10-team league with like the 11th round, something like that.
It was like 12.
It was very late, and that's because I felt very strongly about the wide receivers I had.
Yeah, because he's out 6 weeks, guys.
Yeah, minimum. Yep.
So your wide receiver 2
is Jerry Jeudy.
Which
wide receiver 3 is Michael Pittman, and then wide receiver 4 is Rashad Bateman, who I believe
also is out for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
So
in light of the news.
So 2 out of his 5 wide receivers.
Actually, I think Bateman's only out 3 weeks. I think he just got put on the IR.
Was it the IR?
Not the PUP.
Double check. Yeah. Actually, we just click on him real quick. Oh, it is IR, so it's just 3 weeks.
Yep. He took his quarterback in the 7th round, Russell Wilson. That's fine. Goddard the pick after that with but then he takes 2 picks later, Gesicki.
Yeah. I don't understand the thought there. You don't need 2 tight ends, guys.
No. And then
waiver wire for a week if you need to.
He would have probably been good just not drafting a running back again. He only took one more, Nyheim Hines, in the 11th round, but took 2 defenses and then a second quarterback.
Yeah, I don't understand. He didn't need 2 defenses. He didn't need 2 quarterbacks.
Yep. Started off pretty strong, but
yeah, his second half of his draft, basically from his Gesicki picky down was just a joke. But I would still argue the fact that you shouldn't have taken Michael Thomas. It's almost one of the worst picks of the whole draft.
That one's just gonna hurt.
Yeah,
for a long time.
It's gonna hurt for 6 weeks.
Yep.
So and probably more like 7 or 8. He's got to get back into shape.
Yeah. Do you play him his first week back?
Yeah.
So 10th pick, we had Bone Collector.
Mm-hmm.
Like the name.
Yeah, I love Bone Collector.
He was the only person who did that in this draft. He went wide receiver to start the draft.
Yeah, man, bold strategy.
And I honestly, I think there's a chance it pays off here. He took Davante Adams and Calvin Ridley, came back with Chris Carson in the 3rd round, late 3rd. Takes 2 more wide receivers here, CeeDee Lamb and T. Higgins, but he was able to scoop up Gus Edwards. I don't love the Fournette pick, but I think Carson and Edwards you can get by with your top 2 running backs. It's going to be like nothing special. But when you have the wide receivers he has on his team, I think that can make a difference. I don't love the Logan Thomas pick here in the 8th round, but I do like the Matthew Stafford pick in the 9th round at his quarterback position. And then McCole Hardman it's over. I'm sorry. But the Marquez Callaway pick in the 11th, I like.
Yeah.
And then Cole Beasley is just a depth play. It's not terrible in the 12th round, but
came with the 2 tight ends though. Another team that took 2 tight ends.
He grabbed Trey Lance with the last pick, which whatever.
Yeah. He'll drop him. But yeah, I really like the start of his
I think there's
draft.
a chance it pays off.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. Just hopefully he doesn't get any running backs hurt because Fournette as his depth play there is just not enough. And he didn't take another running back. So hopefully one of these late tight ends, one of these late wide receivers.
We're in a similar boat. We're very thin at running back, but we're
a little bit deeper than that though.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
But our top 2 horses are top 2 horses.
For sure.
So number 11th pick, SM Kramer, another returning vet.
Yep, he did win one of our listener leagues as well.
Yeah, he started off Travis Kelce. He didn't take a wide receiver until the 7th round.
Yes.
He went Travis Kelce, Najee Harris, Josh Jacobs, Kyler Murray, Mike Davis, Javonte Williams. What was happening there?
Yeah, so we do know that he also missed one of his picks.
Yeah, he did.
Which was the Mike Davis auto pick.
Yeah, but even at that point, I think the Josh Jacob pick there is, you could have had Allen Robinson there. And that would have been a big difference there. I don't mind. It's just a little early for me for Kyler, but you start Travis Kelce, Najee Harris, Allen Robinson, Kyler Murray. I feel a lot better about this team.
Mm-hmm.
But then, Mike Davis early. Javonte Williams, you're just going to have to wait. So now he starts taking wide receivers, which is just too little too late.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Chark, Devonta Smith, who has a chance, but he's a rookie in going to be a low-scoring offense. Mm-hmm. Mike Williams, who you're just going to have to hope it finally happens, took a defense very early, the first one to take a defense in the 10th round.
When he still needed wide receivers.
Yeah, and then he took Elijah Moore, and then with his last 2 picks, Traquan Smith and Christian Kirk.
So I do like the Elijah Moore pick, but we don't know what the Jets offense is going to look like right now. Yeah. I'm more of a fan of their running game more than their pass game currently.
And when you have Kelce, why are you taking another tight end?
Yeah, he didn't need Hunter Henry.
And when you have Kyler Murray, why are you taking another quarterback?
Yeah. Again, and why would you take a defense when you still need wide receiver help? But yeah. I think for him, he definitely needs to make a play. Hopefully Joe Burrow has like a monster start and he can trade him.
We're thin at running back, but this is where we cleaned up on wide receivers, in my opinion. We'll get to in a little bit, but
yeah,
we hit the wide receivers late, and I feel good about them.
Yeah, so let's wrap up with T. Cressman.
Yep, 12th pick.
Returning vet. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Nick Chubb, DK Metcalf, Allen Robinson. Boom. Josh Allen. Yeah. First 4 picks, dude. Mm-hmm. Smashing. Chase Edmonds. I don't really know how I feel about Chase Edmonds yet.
I don't hate it here. Last pick of the 5th round.
Yeah. Brandon Ayuk, Melvin Gordon, Noah Fant.
Back-to-back.
And Robert Tonyan. I feel like I don't know why he did it actually.
How did Tonyan last to the last pick of the 9th round? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we'll get into a little bit more of that, but we are very, very ticked off.
I mean, I don't care, but it's...
No, we care.
I don't.
I care.
I like our pick.
I do too, but we could have got Tonyan in the 9th round.
So then he went Will Fuller, 10th round. That's a good pick there. Rams defense, Tony Pollard, Tevin Coleman, Jalen Reagor, Justin Fields. Nothing.
He's got a pretty balanced team. He didn't need to take the Justin Fields pick, but whatever.
Things get thinner when you're in 12 teams compared to 10 teams, but it's
not bad.
No.
I think he'll have a pretty good season. So let's go ahead and jump into how we did our team. We drafted at 8.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say I'm not a fan of drafting 8 at 8 in a 12-team league.
Yeah.
But we went back-to-back running backs. We went Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon.
Love it.
Love that.
8th pick of the 3rd round. We went with Kittle. And that was 11 picks after Darren Waller.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel good about that.
And this is where I do think one of these wide receivers I'm not as much of a fan of, but we still, starting in the fourth round.
We got depth.
Chris Godwin at 4-5.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Galladay, Odell Beckham, Cortland Sutton. Marvin Jones in the 10th. Curtis Samuel in the 11th. Shocked the heck out of me.
Yeah, he was still there.
Russell Gage in the 12th. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Gabriel Davis.
Yep.
So don't really care much about Gabriel Davis
and you
St.
have
Brown,
to add
but
Kittle into. He's a wide receiver at the tight end position. So
now we did say we were a little thin at running back.
Yeah, we are very thin at running back.
We do have Michael Carter and Kenneth Gainwell as our two backups. I do think Michael Carter can have a decent season. Well, Kenneth Gainwell is only going to be good if Miles Sanders get hurt.
I like Kenny Gainwell. I like how
I do too.
I like how camp's been going. I like how preseason's been going. I like how the talk's been going.
Yeah, there's so much positive talk about Kenny Gainwell.
Yep.
Or Kenneth Gainwell, I guess I should say.
And then we were able to steal my boy Ryan Tannehill in the 8th pick of the 9th round.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel good. I mean, I don't want to be biased
confident
here, but I do feel good about our team.
Yeah. The only pick I wasn't a massive fan of, and again, it's because we were aiming for Tyler Lockett, Deontay Johnson. We did have to take Kenny Galladay.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have been like Michael Thomas was there, T. Higgins, Odell, Chase Claypool, like who are we?
Yeah, I know. I completely agree with you. I just rather would have had Deontay Johnson.
I would have too. Yeah.
That would have been
awesome. I was aiming for Lockett there. I really wanted Lockett to fall.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I would have taken either. But,
well, yeah.
But yeah.
That was the plan until JT and Weebean messed it up.
Yeah. So that's it. That's our listener league. So those are our thoughts. Some of you guys got some work to do. The rest of us don't. And good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck this season.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a good one.